This is just our game. This is just our play. We are playing all these roles. We invented all these roles. I am this, I am that. After I am comes role, whatever role. I am a parent. I am a child. I am a teacher. I'm a professor in university. I'm a policeman. I'm a president. So whatever it is, or I'm a Christian. I'm a Muslim, or whatever you say. Or I'm a man, or I'm a woman.
Or
anything.
I am good and the rest of the people are bad.
Yeah, whatever you say about yourself, you are an actor that plays a role of that. So you are an actor that on the stage, of that conceptual stage which we created, you are on that conceptual stage. You play that role, and that role is real. I am a parent. Oh yes, sure, I'm a parent. You are that. I'm a Christian, right? It's my faith, it's my belief. You feel your identity in that, right? But that's the actor plays the role. The actor plays the role of being Christian. The actor plays the role of being a parent. The actor plays the role of being a comedian or a doctor or whatever, right? And the actor is lost in the role. It's completely lost he or she completely lost in the role, and that's why our life is so serious. But the moment you are awakened and see who you are, because who you are is real, role is conceptual again. So you are giving attention to concepts into which your attention was diverted to that. So you gave your attention to concepts, and now you are lost in that conceptual paradigm. You are away from yourself. You are not that anymore. You are not life anymore, right? So when you are life, there's nothing but satisfaction and happiness. There's nothing but help in youthfulness, happiness in health, because test it on yourself tomorrow. If you have any kind of ailment, right? Look at that as a concept. Just pronounce the name of that ailment and look at it from a different perspective. Look at it from a perspective. This is just a word, right? And I am investing it with a meaning. I have this power to invest the meaning into this word, and I call it this condition, my illness, right? So if you take your power back to yourself, if you say to yourself, no, I see, this is just a map, that's not the real thing. I'm taking the map for the land, I'm taking the map for the city. Now I go back, okay, and now I reclaim what's really going on. Is there such a thing as illness? What is that, right? Now you start looking at what do I feel? Don't give it a name. What do you actually feel about it? How does it manifest? Maybe it's a pain in your leg, right? So now oh, it's a pain in my leg.
Well, you just had a pain in your leg.
Okay, yes, I did. So what did I do with that pain? Why I brought it up? For a second I got stuck. I just oh, my leg is in pain.
For many, many days.
How many days?
Well, I mean a few days, but then it was just magically gone.
Yes. So what happened? And that happens because we are in this plane, and because we are conditioned to conceptualize things, to invest ourselves into giving meanings to things. So we are like a meaning-making machine. So we need to know ourselves this way. So we traded our direct relatedness with reality that a child had, a baby, into meaning-making machines now. So whatever we create in our mind on the conceptual level, we think that's how it is. That's how it should be or shouldn't be.
So
Or
yeah,
this
so-
is
so
right,
I have
or
a
this is
question
wrong,
about that.
or this is beautiful, or this is ugly, So we create this duality and multiplicity of things, and then in that situation we feel that who we are on the bodily level, we are limited. We are this limited thing, we're not everything. We are just limited. Right? So in that limited thing, we call names, we call this name, that name, and when we feel something is not right, we call it an illness, we give it a name, we interpret it, we give meaning to it. But now I'm asking you to go back. If you have any kind of condition, right? Like for example, I have tinnitus, which is the ringing in the ears, right? So at the beginning when I got it, it was like very unpleasant, because unusual, and automatically mind makes something of it. Oh, it's so terrible, it's not good, I don't want it, why it's ringing in my ears, and so on and so on. But I know already, I know how to get my attention back, right? Attention, it grabs your attention, right? It grabs, 'cause
Like 24/7.
You automatically want to conceptualize.
Yeah.
That's our habitual pattern, right? We habitually conceptualize life. So we need to see that for ourselves. So I gave it immediately. I gave my power away to my tinnitus, right? Oh, it's not a good thing. But then I notice it because I'm not there, because I'm always back to experience of being alive here and now. The experience of being alive here and now is the only thing in existence. There is no tomorrow, there's no past, there's no nothing. This is it. And you can feel it. And it's not even the experience of something, right? Because all experiences will enter into that space that is the experience of being alive. They come and go. But the experience of being alive is there. And you can be there. You are that. You can experience that. It's like waves are coming and going, but the ocean is always there, right? Ocean is always there. So I took my power back from I took attention away from the word tinnitus and actually start experiencing that in the moment. Okay, so what is the actual experience? Okay, this is ringing. Okay, I'm giving a word, ringing, to it. Okay, it's not ringing. Ringing is a word. So you keep going back. You see, you have to go back to actually experiencing what you experience. When you say something about it, it's not the experience yet. It's not the experience of being alive. When you stop when you stop labeling it in any way, shape, or form, then suddenly the beauty of it will dawn on you. No matter what it is, it's so beautiful.
So you're the first person on the planet that's calling ailments and illnesses beautiful.
When I start seeing the beauty of my tinnitus, I started crying. How beautiful it is. And then I went online and I started reading about tinnitus, and I came across these spiritual interpretations in Hinduism, in other religions, that is actually this sound is very meaningful. That is actually a representation of spiritual growth and whatever it is. So I'm saying, so there's a positive twist on it too, on conceptual level. You can give it a positive, you can reframe it in the positive way. But that's not even that. That's just another concept. It's helpful though. It's much better than believing that it's something bad, better believing it that it's something good.
Well, we all
right?
have a proclivity
Yeah.
to frame things in the most
Yeah.
negative light, whereas just
Yeah.
the opposite of it is so much more helpful.
Yeah. But this is still on the level of psychology. On the level of psychology, it always will be just a bandage on the wound, right? It will never be the resolution, right? You want to go resolution, you always have to go beyond the concept. You have to go always into experience. What is the experience of the moment of that which is you experiencing, right? If that's your pain, you heard of spontaneous healings, right? That's what happens. Sometimes people stumble upon that. It happens sometimes accidentally. People so much in despair, so their attention shifts from concept into real thing. In state of despair, a lot of good things happen. So because you just like hit the dead end, you cannot go further. So you hit the bottom.
Well, you did that.
Right? So in case of tinnitus, I didn't go that deep.